Please help me welcome Natasha Miller. Natasha, thanks so much for being here. So you are an entrepreneur. You've been recognized by Inc. magazine. You're a best-selling author. You're a classically trained violinist. You're a musician and also a vocalist. You wrote a book called Relentless, Homeless Teen to Achieving the Entrepreneur Dream. Why'd you write the book?
I had an incredible story, and I knew that my story was just crazy, but I knew that my message was, if I can achieve what I achieved and anybody reads my story, then whatever it is that they're on the fence about being able to do, they're going to read this book and go, oh, yeah, I absolutely can do what I need to do.
And the things you went through were pretty traumatic, and you grew up in an abusive household, and you were out on your own at a very young age. Do you feel like all that negative stuff that happened to you when you were younger truly made you stronger?
It created a fire in my belly.
So many people, especially people watching right now, you hear this all the time, like, hey, I have a story and I want to tell it, or I want to write a book. And most people never do. Tell us about what you're
Yeah.
doing for authors.
We need to hear their stories. And I know this for sure, because as people are reading my book and listening to my story, I can see them getting the permission that they so desperately need to say out loud some of these secrets that they've been holding, or to admit their huge failures and also shine the light on their big successes. But we just need to hear them.
So, like, let's say someone's watching right now and they're like, you know what, that's me. I want to get my story out. I want to get. So someone scans the code, sends a text message, or visits your website. What happens next?
They can directly sign up for the program, or they can go through an hour masterclass that shows how I teach a little bit of a sneak peek of the system that I've created for, one, how to write the memoir, two, how to figure out your publishing path, and three, how to market it.
People watching who, again, they're on the fence now. They're like, that's me. I want to get my story out. I want to write it down. 99% don't do that. Is it because of imposter syndrome? Because they just don't, maybe they don't feel like they're worthy, or is
Yeah.
that what's going on?
I think a lot of people don't write a book, any kind of book, because number one, they don't think that what their story is, or what that, is in their zone of genius. And then they may also think, I'm not a good writer. I can't write. I can't, like, maybe I have ADHD, or I'm dyslexic, or I'm just not a good writer, or my punctuation or grammar aren't great. It doesn't matter. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but in my program, we teach you how to overcome those obstacles, and anyone can write a book.
I believe you have Jack Canfield, who endorsed your book, From Chicken Soup from the Soul, which is just amazing. Do you feel like your book is also giving you access to people like that you might not have had otherwise?
I do. Right now, the book is being optioned. I've been asked to have it optioned by a couple of entities for either a feature film or a limited series like on Netflix.
What do you say to those people about using a book as really kind of that impetus to get them out of the situation that they're in?
I do think that writing a book before you get to a multi-million dollar business, like I happened to be, can help you get further in life, because once you get a taste of the success and the excitement of even saying to friends or your online community, I'm about to write a book.
Folks, if you're watching right now, and maybe that's you thought about writing a book, or you thought about telling your story, but you didn't know where to go. Folks, all you have to do is send a text message directly to Natasha right there on the screen. You could also visit the website below or scan the QR code. Again, her book, Relentless, Homeless Teen to Achieving the Entrepreneur Dream, is just, it's an amazing book. Her story is remarkable. But now what she's doing for people just like you, again, if you've had those thoughts, if you want to get your story out, if you really want to change the trajectory of your life, send a text message to the number on the screen. You can visit the website below, or also, just if you're like one of those people, you can just scan the QR code as well. My name is Mike Alden. That's Natasha Miller, and we'll see you soon.